turn out the lights. Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in the dark? Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Wanting something good to come, waiting for things to run away from. Are you just hiding? Yeah, walking into the fire, talking like you never die, like you're immortal. You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. me dancing through the night. You know a black cat got nothing on a lucky man. Saturday night. New shirt, new shoes, no room for oversight. Well, I'll be cooler than James Dean, and she'll be hotter than Marilyn. When there's electric in the air, you better be prepared. She's my kind of woman, I need her so. Yeah, my kind of woman, I can't let her go. A 5 feet of dynamite will keep me dancing through the night. You know a black cat got nothing on a lucky man. Yeah, a black cat got nothing on a lucky man.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Warcraft. It is BlizzCon weekend, everybody. The first BlizzCon in many years. In 3 years, I think it is. We meme about Blizzard. We shit on Blizzard. But deep in our hearts, we love the old Blizzard. And part of the old Blizzard is a proper BlizzCon. And I'm happy it's back. Especially with the big Warcraft 4 announcement that's coming up. With the Naga race announcement that's coming up. With the Warcraft 3 free-to-play announcement that's coming up. There's gonna be a big BlizzCon for Warcraft 3, everybody. I feel it. We haven't had much in recent years. But today is our day. Where we reclaim Blizzard, Activision, King, Microsoft, Vivendi. So, it's BlizzCon, everybody. I've been there twice. It was a cool experience. The first one, way better than the second one. First one was super hyped. Second one, I was really, can I say angry? I mean, they flew me to Anaheim, and it was good weather. Can I say I was angry? Yeah, I was quite angry. But yeah, streaming this from home. But I got a good old friend of the stream back. Right here. There he is. The excited counter. Whenever a company from the Americas is presenting something, they mention a lot how excited they are. Let's see how often we are excited today as we go into the BlizzCon coverage, everybody. Let me know if the audio is alright. The countdown is done. Let's go. Thank you, BioBear, for the 20-month resub. Let's be like, I think like we have like 2 minutes, 3 minutes or something. Let's be honest with ourselves. If we even get mentioned, it's a win. If not, let's see. I had a lot of fun with Diablo 4 for a while. And worst case, when shit hits the fan, then we throw the shit together. But I give them the benefit of the doubt. I try to be as little cynical as possible, which is arguably sometimes with Blizzard a little hard. But we start at 0, and then we'll see where the needle goes. Very, very cool things would be Warcraft 3 free-to-play. Warcraft 3 at Game Pass. But let's be honest, the odds are minimal. Let me know if the audio levels are correct. I tuned it down a little. But yeah, we've seen a lot of RTS titles announced, eh? Like 3 to 4 recently. Blizzard, reclaim the RTS throne. Thanks, Smoke. Also, I'm rooting for my boys. My boys in the StarCraft community. My boys in the Heroes of the Storm community. My boys who still play Lost Vikings. We root for them. We're in the same ship that is cruising towards a waterfall while being eaten alive by piranhas and alligators. We are one. And we might not be that many, but we band together. Thank you, Zeta, for the euro. First donation ever in 5 years watching Twitch. Not much, but I wanted to say I love this channel. Watched hundreds of hours. Neil, love you and your attitude. Keep it up. That's so sweet, dude. You have no idea how important even the smallest donations are. They all pile up, dude. They all pile up. I gotta say, as much as we are memeing about this BlizzCon and as much as I was not excited in 2020, BlizzCon 2019 was one of the greatest moments of my life when they announced Reforged before we knew what Reforged would become, of course. But the announcement sitting next to Remo and Ugri, that was surreal. That was one of these moments where time stands still. So I hold this arena, this convention center, in very, very fond memories. This is also where some episodes of Star Trek Picard were filmed, but we'll see. Thank you, Reaver, for the 29 month. See you soon, brother. Here we go. Smoke, also with the sub. Thanks. Let's fucking go. It is a hype countdown. BlizzCon, everybody, welcome back! The Rumble people have arrived, huh? That's us! To a degree. It's also us to a degree. Cool.
This is BlizzCon 2023.
Reminds me of Marvel intros.
Please welcome the president of Blizzard Entertainment, Mike Ibarra.
We kinda like the guy, don't we? That's his first, right? That's his first.
Let's go! How's
All right,
everybody
Mike.
doing?
So far, so
man.
good.
You know, this is the best gaming community in the world. Hands down.
Which one?
Hands down. Thank you. Wow. Hello, BlizzCon.
Already
You know,
way less
it's
awkward
so
than the other
good
guy.
To be back in person, finally. All of us. I love you too. All of us at Blizzard have missed this so much.
Let's go do it.
4 years. It's been 4 years. You know
And?
what I say to that? That's too damn long.
Is he not excited?
Where's our heroes of Overwatch at? Adventurers of Sanctuary? Defenders of Azeroth?
Woo! That's us.
And gamers everywhere, welcome!
He has to say it now.
We love sharing what we're working on all the time. But to share it in person with all of you and to hear stories, it cannot be matched. Meeting you all face to face inspires us, and we put this energy and enthusiasm back into everything we do. Thank you all for being here.
Good speech so far.
In fact, we have tens of thousands of you here in Anaheim, California today, and we hope you enjoy the immersive experience we've created here at the show. We also have millions of people watching right now on stream. BlizzCon, please help me welcome everyone watching from around the world.
Hello. But man, he's really not excited.
Whether you're a hardcore or a casual gamer, or if it's been a while since you picked up one of our games, we're here to show you the Blizzard we are today and the Blizzard we are becoming.
Okay.
But BlizzCon isn't just about the latest updates from Blizzard. It's all about you. Players are at the forefront of everything we do, and we're devoted to supporting these incredible communities, communities you can be proud of to be part of. All of us, gamers, developers, and fans, we all are united in our shared love for gaming. The person sitting next to you or watching online and chat with you could be your next guildmate, teammate, or lifelong friend. We all have this in common. I've always felt Blizzard brings players together a little differently. Our players have made connections that span continents, languages, and generations. We all have that one story.
This is good so
that
far.
incredible play of the game, that clutch card draw, or that raid encounter that your guild barely survived. I know, I've been there too. I know many of us have friends we've met in one of our games. A friend who began just as someone we hung out with in game.
Like all of you in
But who was
chat.
there for us to celebrate our real life wins or to support us during a difficult time. That's certainly been true for me. Thanks to my experience playing Blizzard games over the last 25 years, I've met most of my best friends from all over. And I'm
Awfully excited guy.
so grateful that some of them are here today. Gus, Pika, Nick, Scoodles, and of course Billy and Kaylee, who put up with my raid wipes all too often. I always know that no matter what is going on in real life, they will be there. No matter what game we're playing, these friends are a constant I can always rely on. And I know many of you share that feeling. BlizzCon truly is about all of us, as players, as equals, as friends. As we bring these amazing experiences to more places, build technology that allows more gamers to experience our worlds, and create characters and stories more players can relate to, the Blizzard community grows. And more importantly, our friendships grow. All of us are so grateful to be part of this community.
Grateful.
And in everything we do, we are in service to you. We know we don't do
And your
everything
wallets.
perfectly, but thanks to your feedback, we never stop striving to do it right. We are here to foster joy and belonging for everyone. We're proud of the worlds we build, but your experiences within those worlds bring them to life, and your connections with each other are what inspires us the most. Now, many of you may have heard the recent news about Blizzard joining the Xbox gaming family.
Interesting.
Both Blizzard and Xbox believe that gaming is a unifier, that we should all be able to play anywhere and any way we want to play. That when the creativity of some of the best developers, artists, and storytellers in the world is fearlessly unleashed, everyone wins. With that in mind, someone is here backstage who'd like to say hello.
Bill Gates.
Over the years, he and I played a bunch of games together. Please join me in welcoming my friend, our friend, the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, Phil Spencer.
Our new overlord, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is gonna resurrect Warcraft. Isn't that crazy? The applause he gets, the hope that everyone has.
Thank you, Mike. And hello, everybody, BlizzCon. This is my first BlizzCon ever. And it's great to feel the energy in the room. You are the reason we make games. Your love for these games truly is inspiring. I recently have spent so much time playing Diablo IV with my friends. Season 2 is awesome,
Yeah,
And I
0
can
and
tell
1
you
weren't.
that I can't wait for you to see what the team has planned for that game. It's going to be awesome. Blizzard occupies a special place in the gaming industry, for me as well.
Quite a
Throughout
passing of the
Blizzard's
torch,
history, they've pioneered and refined so much across the gaming industry, and many of you here today have been a part of that journey. Think of Diablo. It propelled the action RPG genre forward. StarCraft.
Wow, StarCraft gets
spawned
mentioned.
The foundation of what esports would eventually become. And with StarCraft 2, it was a major catalyst for the evolution of games as live entertainment. World of Warcraft.
StarCraft already more mentioned than last 5 years.
It introduced a much wider audience to the concept of online communities. And Overwatch. Not only reimagined gameplay, but also the representation possible in class-based shooters. Blizzard's influence is everywhere, and because of its enduring legacy and phenomenal revolutionary development, with a care and a craft that is incredibly rare in this industry. Our commitment at Xbox is to bring more great games to more players in more places. And now that Blizzard is part of Xbox, we will nurture the essence of what has made Blizzard unique.
Bring it to Game Pass, boy! Make it free to
We're
play!
going to empower our new colleagues in a culture of trust, inclusion, and collaboration to continue what they do best. Redefining existing genres, creating new, never-before-seen experiences, and uniting players globally in new ways. In Azeroth, in Sanctuary, in near-future Earth, and beyond. It has been a privilege to welcome the teams at Blizzard to Xbox, and I'm honored to be able to be here to help welcome all of you to BlizzCon 2023. Having seen what's in store for players, I can say the future of Blizzard is brighter than ever. And you all have so much to look forward to in this show.
We get a gamma slider back. That's basically what he said, right? We get the gamma slider back to Warcraft, so it's brighter.
Thanks, everyone, for the warm reception, and have a good BlizzCon. Thank you.
Holy fuck, excited counter is at 0.
How about that? You know, part of what makes this such an exciting time for Blizzard
Ah, there we
is
go!
that we've never been more empowered, free, and dedicated to holding true to what makes Blizzard unique than we are today. We are accountable for creating this next chapter of Blizzard
got it.
with all of you.
Took him 13 minutes,
We
though.
take this
Props.
responsibility very seriously as we learn, grow, and get better every day. This is the start of a new era. So much more is possible, and you'll see some of that over the next couple days. Coming up, you'll hear from some new friends and some old friends who
Oh!
are returning to the BlizzCon stage to show more about the games and the worlds we all love.
Give me the mats.
Before I go, I want to take a moment to thank our Blizzard team.
Aww. That's kind of sweet. That looks like real emotion. From a C-level person of an American company? I wonder if he's a good actor or if that's sincere. But I'm not gonna lie, he got me.
You are some of the most talented individuals on the planet. And collectively, we are capable of building the most legendary universes in gaming. Our future,
Yeah, then you
our
ruin
creative
it.
freedom, our path forward is truly our own. And I know we all stand together with a singular goal: to exceed player expectations and foster and support each other. Thank you for everything you do.
Cool.
BlizzCon, many of the Blizzard team are here today in Anaheim, working hard to ensure you enjoy your time here. We all love talking to players, so please don't be shy. Come
Yeah,
up
then do
and
it,
chat with
Blizzard.
us.
We're here. Let's talk
Finally,
about Warcraft 3 finally.
On behalf of everyone at Blizzard, we want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart to our players, past, present, and future. Thank you for your passion and your honesty. And most importantly, thank you for being part of our communities. This is what BlizzCon is all about. Everything we do is for all of you, and it's an honor to be a part of these worlds with you.
Okay, mate.
Now, welcome to BlizzCon.
All right, guys. That was 1,000,000 times better than the last speech. With the guy with the long gray hair, who was kind of done. 1,000,000 times better by Mike Ibarra. Good first impression.
To see if there was more out there. Well, see for yourself.
Hell, it's so low.
I'm gonna kick every one of you in the face.
Do something!
I'll see you at the finish line.
Did you really think this would be a fair fight?
We finally get the Overwatch single player. For another $60, maybe?
Mama's got you!
I'm in my widow era now. Wow.
And you out there, the fans, it's been a joy to share this experience with all of you. Thank you so much.
Come on. It's time I showed you something.
Gotta say, I know very little to nothing about Overwatch, except that their
Please
esports kind of
welcome
spectacularly failed.
Overwatch Game Director, Aaron Keller.
And they scratched the single player. So I want to know if they dialed back on scratching the single player and if everything is now about single player, because who would trust them on that now?
Hello, BlizzCon! Ever since we first revealed Overwatch in 2014, you have grown this universe into something truly unique and beautiful. Every single day, we see millions of players jumping into matches, forging new friendships, and showing off their skills. We launched Overwatch 2 last October, and it has been such an incredible year. Since then, you've been crushed by Diva's mech over 26 million times. Had
Stage
more than
looks cool, by the way.
79 million lives saved by Baptiste, and played 65 years worth of prop hunt. I love prop hunt. The development of Overwatch is first and foremost focused on you, our players. We want our game to represent this global community, from the release of our Samoa map, to our celebration of Pride, to our first tie-in
Let's
Peruvian
go.
heroes, Lifeweaver and Alari. We also want Overwatch to recognize those focused on achievement and prowess, and released our new progression system and the first set of hero mastery courses this year. And for those that just want something a little different, we've run April Fools and released a dating sim, an actual dating sim, Loverwatch. Listening to your feedback is important to us, and it's driven the team to look at changes to some of the core systems of the game. We've been hard at work on an overhaul of our competitive system, and we'll get into that a bit today and a bunch more over the course of BlizzCon. And there is so much more to come. We'd like to give you all a glimpse at as much as we're able to show you coming next year. And boy, do we have some fun things to talk about. So let's get into it.
Oh, let's get excited. Say, let's get excited.
To share our first big announcement, I am honored to introduce the art director of Overwatch, Dion Rogers.
The art is never bad, it's just how they handle the game. I think they have a pretty cool art direction in general. Oh, a little lost, huh?
Sorry, I'm a bit excited. The energy
Let's
is awesome
go!
here.
Number 2!
You know, Aaron and I have been working on this universe since before Overwatch had a name. Working together with an incredible
We're
team
hat
back
buddies.
at Blizzard. Many are with us today at BlizzCon. Creating such an incredible game with so many amazing people and seeing what it means to you all, it's meant everything to us. And out of all the things we work on, one of our favorites is to create new heroes. You know, Overwatch is full of big personalities, and it takes a special individual to really stand out. And the team has been working hard to make sure no one could predict who this next hero is. We haven't leaked any articles. We haven't leaked a spray or two. And we've left 0 hints, especially not in our recent Samoa map.
Samoa Joe.
Who's ready to meet the newest hero?
Or Roman Reigns. Or The Rock.
Sorry to keep you all waiting. But now that I'm here, let's have some fun. Yep, that's my name, all right. And this right here is Gunny. And she can light up the whole dance floor. And this one's Cha-Cha. He's a sensitive little fella, a real hothead. And when I fire them both, it's double trouble.
Looks like this Disney movie or Pixar movie.
Actual gameplay footage. Going so soon, I'm gonna miss ya. Don't tell me that's it. Both hearts pumping. I got your back.
Feels like maybe I'm misremembering, but isn't a similar hero already in the game? I don't know much about Overwatch. Cage fight, yeah, let's go. That looks like a fun ability.
Unbelievable.
So was I worth the wait? We're gonna have a hell of a time.
Cool video, cool presentation. The laugh is fun.
I love that trailer. We had a lot of fun working on it.
See?
It's amazing to finally announce Malga. He was first introduced, you guys know, 4 years ago in a short story, and he's been the subject of a lot of fun theories. Ever since that first introduction, fans have been asking when he may become a playable hero. We're excited. We finally have our first Samoan hero.
Jail, like if you run into a narrow tower. Good one, Wiz.
Malga, his name, it means mountain in Samoan. He portrays himself as this big, loud brute.
Basically
However,
The Rock.
This is just a facade. He's a cunning tactician, always one step ahead of his enemies. One of the core goals whenever we make an Overwatch character is that people see themselves in our heroes.
Did he say excited? Did I miss it?
Greater authenticity and representation with each hero.
Sorry, Chad.
And with Malga, we got a lot of help, actually.
Sorry, Chad.
Even his tattoo was created by an amazing Samoan tattoo artist named C.E. Lufau. Malga's super fun. It was awesome. Malga's super fun to play. He's easy to learn, hard to master. with what I like to call a brutal but cunning playstyle. We hope you love them as much as we do. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Join us later today for a Malga Deep Dive panel taking place here at the BlizzCon Arena and online for people at home. We'll talk with the team that helped create Malga and also how to best utilize his amazing abilities when he joins Overwatch in Season 8. Finally, we know Malga's going to be pretty awesome when he joins competitive play. But before then, some of the best players in the world are competing in this weekend's Overwatch World Cup. Let's check it out.
Legacy. A legacy is forever.
Dominance reaffirms! Unbelievable!
All year long, teams
Kind of
around
sad
the
that it's
world
so
have
bad to watch. Is it still so bad to watch? I haven't watched in a long
hoping to etch their
time.
homeland in the history books.
That is insane! He's still fragging like a madman! And it's a 5-man rampage!
It's just so chaotic.
They've tasted victory. They've overcome defeat. And all along,
It is?
the hopes of their fans have lifted them up.
Absolutely
beautiful.
And now, at long last, the Overwatch World Cup finals are here.
Okay, that's not too interesting. Gotta give them credit, man. 26 minutes, 3 excited. I think they learned. They learned that they overused the word for 1.5 decades. So if we take anything away, then we educated them on that.
Please welcome Overwatch Esports host, Zoe Gschwind.
Good old Zoe, she was a Warcraft caster back in the day. That's how she started, at Game Sports.
Wow. Fantastic to see all those memories on the big screen. And we're here to make some more. What's up, BlizzCon?
I chatted with her on IRC.
It's so great to be back here after 4 years with the Overwatch World Cup. This event has always been such a special event because it truly serves as a worldwide tribute to the beautiful and diverse Overwatch community. This weekend, we get to celebrate teams and players from around the world, each with their unique takes on the playstyles, their different personalities. We're going to see different metas emerge even. It's just very exciting to see familiar faces, big household names in the competitive Overwatch scene take the stage, form those star-studded lineups, Fearless, Super, Gushue, and the likes. But each year, we also get to witness new players emerging onto the scene, taking the spotlight. It truly is a special event for a special community, and I'm very honored and truly happy to be part of it all.
I feel like this shouldn't be in the opening ceremony, maybe?
And everyone watching at home is joining us from all over the world. As you can see, so are our players. Among them,
Excited?
former 3-time
Goddamn, I'm
World Cup
sleepy today.
champions, Team South Korea, and the only team that managed thus far to stop their reign, and that is the United States of America.
The greatest of them all! I guess.
That's right.
Oh my god, it's so easy.
I tell you, it's not gonna be easy.
It's too easy.
It's not gonna be easy.
Ha!
If you
You
watch
said
the group
jinx.
stages and if you watch the first game today, tough competition ahead for Team USA. And if you want to find out if one of our former champions will remain victorious or if one of the other 6 teams will seize their inaugural season title, make sure to join us. Not only will you be treated to fantastic gameplay, of course, no, you will also earn special drops all weekend long on the Play Overwatch Twitch channel. Now, we have a lot of amazing Overwatch 2 action on the horizon and so much to play for our teams. We got over $500,000 on the line and counting, raised directly by all of you, our passionate and amazing
I'm slightly
fans.
bored. But maybe it's just
Yeah,
because
give it
I'm
up
really
for
not connected to
yourself.
Overwatch.
Now, of course, the winning team will walk away with a big bag, but this year, each and every single player out of the 43 teams participating will be earning a share. And this is unprecedented. In Overwatch, esports history, and it would not be possible without all of you. So once again, thank you so much.
Thank you for giving $1 billion company the money to pay 40 players.
So tomorrow night, we will be crowning the 2023 Overwatch World Cup champions, and you can catch all the matches and all the action live in Hall B, as well as, of course, on stream. I'm going to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing some of you as well. And now, please welcome back Aaron with a few more things to share on the game side.
Thank you, Zoe. Malga is awesome. And the World Cup matches all weekend will be so much fun. But Overwatch has another thing happening here at BlizzCon.
What is it?
This week, we launched a new limited-time game mode and special skins as part of an exciting collaboration with LeSseraFim, one of the biggest K-pop groups in the world. Everyone can jump in-game right now to take part, as well as check out their brand new music video for Perfect Night. And in honor
Guess it makes sense with the audience.
LeSseraFim will take the stage.
Like, it's seriously, it's not for us. We're too old.
After the community night ends around 6 p.m. Pacific.
But embracing K-pop, why not?
Working on partnerships like this, or what we did with One Punch Man earlier this year, are incredibly fun. Yes.
It's
they
good.
provide us, both the dev team and you, the players, a chance to experience some of our favorite universes and artists through the unique style of Overwatch. And next year, we have even more of these for you all to geek out about. Sadly, we can't reveal what those are all just yet, but maybe there are some other things coming in 2024 that we could give you a hint about. The Overwatch team has never had such clarity of vision when it comes to the future. From direct feedback, we hear what you love and want us to focus on. So,
single player?
Who wants to see a few of the things we're working on for next year?
Warcraft 3 K-pop skins? Dude, I love that.
Brand new core PvP game mode, Clash. In this new competitive mode, there are 5 points positioned in a row. The center point starts as the first objective, and the teams battle back and forth over the map, pushing into enemy territory or defending their own. Once a team captures all 5 points or reaches the maximum score, they win. Our initial Clash map is a tribute to a location we showed at Overwatch's first BlizzCon. And it's one of my personal favorites. They say cherry blossoms are a sign of rebirth and rejuvenation. And in 2024, a rebirth of one of the original Overwatch maps is in order. Yes.
True, I played that.
Within the Clash mode, we are returning to the home of the Shimada clan with the new Hanamura map, Hanaoka.
It feels like rebirth and rejuvenation, etc. seems to be the theme this year.
Most important in-game systems. Overwatch is a competitive game, and in early 2024, we'll release a reworked version of our competitive system with all new competitive rewards.
The crowd goes mild.
Seasons, one of the team's goals has been to create themes that speak to so many of the cool and awesome things that we all love. Next year, you'll experience Eldritch Horror, Egyptian mythology, witches, and even a mirror universe where heroes become villains and villains become heroes. And of course,
mirror
Overwatch is
universe
nothing without its heroes. Malga is the 39th hero in Overwatch, and in 2024, we'll be releasing 3 more, and we want to give you a glimpse of 2 of them. A new damage hero, Venture, is coming in Season 10, and a support currently codenamed Space Ranger in Season 12. And this is just scratching the surface of everything we have in the works. Join us tomorrow
why don't you show it?
Online, where we go in depth on all of this in our What's Next panel. It will have more information on Clash, the reworked competitive system, a closer look at Space Ranger, even early gameplay footage of Venture, and so much more. And lastly, for the first time ever during a BlizzCon. Not only is our next hero playable in the Overwatch Hall here in Anaheim, but all of you at home can play Mauga all weekend in-game, including Quick Play, going live right after the BlizzCon opening ceremony concludes.
This takes way too
We know
long.
you'll love him just as much as we do. Thank you all. We'll see you in game.
Okay, they got a hero, an esport tournament, and some promises and a game mode with very little footage. That was not good.
Oh, we took that at 100. Let's go, baby.
Oh, some streamers. Okay. Yeah, that was not great. I gotta say. The people kind of likable. Yeah, that's it though.
What if you guys play it right now?
Hell yeah, really?
Diablo though?
I will cry.
Let's
That would
go.
be amazing.
This is awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Go! Run! We really are doubling down on this idea that you can look the way you want, you can play the way you want, you can really make your own fantasy in this game.
She looks like me.
The way he comes in is crazy.
Oh my god, the butcher.
It was fun when the butcher appeared.
Instantly died.
They revived me!
Why didn't she
I'm gonna
dodge?
find some demons and I'm gonna shove my green foot right up there.
Yeah, let's go!
Level 100!
There are literally like goosebumps.
Go down a bit more, go down a bit more, go down a bit more. You got her! Yes! Let's go!
Will you fight the darkness?
Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Hail Lilith, Blessed Mother.
Oh my god, please
You can
don't
pet the
have
dogs, by the
that
way.
lead guy on the stage. They kind of have to, right? But oh boy, I dislike the guy.
Please welcome the General Manager of Diablo, Rod Ferguson.
Yo, that guy, I really don't like the guy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I gotta hold back. But let's give him the
Having fun?
benefit of the doubt.
This feels amazing. So glad you're here. And I'm so happy the people at home are here as well. You know,
We're
watching
not.
that was such a great reminder of what a fantastic community we have and what an exciting year it's been.
Boom!
Now, you might
There
have
we
missed
go.
it, but in there was a clip of a blind gamer, Tylenif, defeating our hardest boss, Uber Lilith. Now, we strive to make Diablo as approachable and as accessible as possible, and watching clips like that make me and the team extremely proud. And of course, I love the tattoos. And, you know, I still can't believe over 1,000 people got permanent Diablo tattoos at our Hell's Inc. events, including me. And so, you know, Necromain for life.
Dude, they said this so many times that the guy has a necromancer tattoo.
So, you know, we talk a lot about the last BlizzCon 4 years ago, and back then, you know, the Diablo community was hungry for even more experiences in that dark, gothic place caught between the high heavens and the burning hells, a little place we call Sanctuary. And in that time, I've been very fortunate to work with some of the best developers in the industry.
Why did you
People
fire
who
them
love
then?
Diablo as much as the rest of us. And it was their passion and dedication to this universe that released a great new Diablo game every year for the last 3 years. Diablo II Resurrected brought the return of the classic that helped define the genre. Remastered. I love Diablo 2.
Woo, a remaster that you didn't completely butcher.
So it was remastered for a new generation now for PC and console. And Diablo Immortal brought Sanctuary to mobile for the first time, bringing millions of new players into our universe.
No booze. They got claps? Come on,
In fact,
audience.
You might not know this, but 60% of Diablo Immortal players have never played a Diablo game before. So we really welcome them to our universe. And then, of course, there's Diablo IV. Now,
paid audience.
It was that kind of excitement that made it the biggest launch in Blizzard's history. And it means so much to the team to see how you've embraced it.
It was a smooth launch, by the way.
1.5 billion hours together so far. And it's your love for the game that drives us. Thanks to you, we've made a lot of changes over the last 5 months. In fact, our patch notes for Season of Blood, our second season, were over 14,000 words long. Because that is how much our community has influenced and will continue to influence the evolution of Sanctuary.
Could also say this is how much you had to fix.
Made that leap into the darkest
do
Diablo
it.
story ever told. Now is the perfect time to pick your class, build your character, join Phil Spencer, and see what the hell it's all about. And with that, I'd like to introduce Diablo IV's 2 production directors. They help lead the teams who are building everything we do today and everything moving forward. Please welcome Tiffany Watt and Chris Wilson.
Yeah, show something cool. Chris Wilson, the
Thanks,
devil?
Rod.
What did he do, Remo?
Hey, BlizzCon. The last time I was on stage, I was helping to announce Diablo IV. To be here today with all of you is so awesome.
The launch was incredible. We're really excited to be here today to share what's coming next. But first, let's highlight some of the player feedback that's in Season of Blood today. So many of you have told us that you wanted more in-game activities. So we've given you a couple this season, one now and another coming early next month. So live now is our new boss ladder. This is a series of additional boss fights from level 55 to 100 that will also see the return of our kind of gross but farmable and rewarding friend Duriel, who you can go after for uber uniques that everybody's been sieging for. And with those new bosses dropping both uniques and uber
Different
uniques
guy?
at a much higher
Okay.
rate, and even dropping some special cosmetics, you're going to want to make your way to level 100 so you can fight them all. So in the Season of Blood, we've rebalanced the end game, letting you get to level 100 about 40% faster than in Season 1.
I don't know if it's good or not that they do these
I know I've been
recaps.
taking advantage of that experience boost, and I have 2 characters in Season 2 already. Of course, all that leveling is about getting that amazing loot. So we've also changed how item power works. We've raised the power cap, and it's now more closely tied to the level of monster you defeat to get it. The more challenging the fight,
Yeah, it's
the
just
better the
patch
loot.
notes, right?
There's still
Like-
lots of work to be done with reworking itemization. In fact, it's one of our highest priorities. But this, along with upgrades to some of our unique items, is a great first step. So please keep that feedback coming. Now let's talk about quality of life. Here's a few improvements that came directly from you. All of your renown rewards now carry over season to season and from the Eternal Realm.
Yo, that was so ass.
Additional character slots. We added 2 this season, so you can create even more characters and try different builds. A targeting dummy has been added to Kiovashad as you can test, so you can test those builds before you run into the butcher. Searching and filtering your stash is now possible, and your stash is now available in every town in Sanctuary.
That this is getting an
World bosses
announcement
appear
on
almost
stage
twice as
is
often,
insane
you
to
can
me.
die almost twice as often. And we've also freed up some inventory space by making gems a crafting material to make even more room for those uber uniques.
I cannot believe
Those are just a few of the new additions already in the game.
That they have
But
to
we're
mention
not
this.
done with Season of Blood yet.
Yo, Leon, thanks
In
for the
fact,
raid.
Starting next week, we'll introduce 5 unique class-specific rings that will let you relive some of the fun from Season of the Malignant. That's right, Necromancers. Once again, corpses will automatically do your bidding just by being in your presence. Then on December 5th, we'll also be adding an enchanting preview to the Occultist. So this will allow you to see which affixes are possible before you spend your hard-earned gold.
Oh, the feature they had in Diablo 3 12 years
It's just
ago.
another way to give you even more control over making just the right build for the challenge at hand.
Oh my god.
Also on December 5th, as
I'm so
promised,
sorry,
we'll have another
but I'm
exciting
getting really cynical because I'm so bored.
a 6-week event called Abattoir of Zir. It's a highly replayable pinnacle experience designed for players who have reached level 100, slain Uber Duriel, and mastered all of the other challenges that Season of Blood has to offer. Those who survive will attain a paragon glyph constructed of the Vampire Lord's very own blood. But beware, Abattoir of Zir starts difficult and only gets harder. And of course, as we near the end of Season of Blood, it'll be holiday time, not only here, but in Sanctuary as well.
Oh, they have Jesus in Sanctuary?
Event, Midwinter Blight starts on December 12th. For 3 weeks, we're going to transform the Fractured Peaks into a winter terror land, and it'll bring a whole new meaning to the word sleigh ride. And be sure to keep your eyes peeled.
A couple
for
of jokes of bombing. He was expecting war, the
Nothing
poor
is as
fella.
terrifying as Chris's puns, but I will be sure to check out Midwinter Blight. From there, we are on to Season 3. We can't go into too much detail now, but with the endgame being so important, let's talk about leaderboards. We're creating a whole new type of weekly challenge dungeon called the Gauntlet.
Okay, we gotta give him credit here.
Compete for their class ranking.
For Warcraft 3, it took them 3 years to give ranked, right? So they're a lot faster with Diablo 4.
I am coming for you. At the end of each week, the heroes with the highest rank will be added to the Seasonal Hall of Ancients, where their name and build will live on.
Wow.
So, that's a quick look at where we are today. And while the live game is our #1 priority right now, we have a separate Diablo 4 team that's been working hard on our next chapter.
Are they
So
excited?
how about a little teaser? It's super early, but as we look to expand on the story we started in Diablo 4, we're going to take you somewhere even darker, where hatred's influence continues to consume Sanctuary.
Okay, for the first time, this BlizzCon, I'm legit excited. At +1.
We have each played a part in what has happened here. You abdicated
Oh yeah,
your choice
I like that.
to this
Diablo 2 vibes.
child. And with every step she takes, I grow stronger.
Yeah!
There will be no salvation in the light.
That was Kuros, right? Diablo 2 Act 3? Act 3? Hell yeah! I love that.
Vessel of Hatred is Diablo 4's first expansion.
Yeah?
This campaign will continue the dark tale that began in Diablo 4 as we learn the fate of the prime evil Mephisto and his demonic plans for Sanctuary.
Dude, I swear if they bring these knife guys back.
A region new to Diablo 4 and a fan favorite from Diablo 2. The lush jungles known to outsiders as Torajan, but known by the locals as Nahantu.
Yeah,
With
that's
this new
sick. I
story
like that.
Set in a mysterious new region comes new ways to play, new evils to vanquish, and of course, a completely new class never seen before in the Diablo universe.
Did not expect that. I was so sure they bring Paladin back. But
Vessel of Hatred
We'll see.
releases late next year, and we cannot wait to share more about it this summer.
Now, before we leave, we want you to know that it's your passion that drives us. Your feedback will continue to help us evolve and improve the Diablo 4 experience for years to come. We couldn't be more excited about our future.
Excited!
We hope that you are too. Our team has put in a lot of hard work, and we love seeing your love for this game. So please join us tomorrow. We have a special Diablo 4 campfire panel where we'll be sharing more details about the expansion, deeper dive on some of the upcoming game changes, and we'll also have a special Q&A session to close it out. So enjoy the rest of the show. Thank
it's
you.
not a
and we'll see
Paladin,
you
it's
in
the Holy
Sanctuary.
Warrior. Nice. Okay, yeah, I like that. This should be good. Cool setting for the expansion. Gotta say though, for an expansion cinematic, a little mild. Someone said a couple of years ago We had a cinematic of a dude saying, hell, it's about time, and people went nuts, and now we got this.
World of Warcraft, install it on your computer and join the online.
And now we get a lot of talk that's very true.
Welcome to the world of Warcraft.
Yeah, that's it, right? That's us.
I'm William Shatner, and I'm a shaman. I'm Mr. T, and this is my night elf mohawk.
Dude, that was so cool back then.
Shut up, fool!
This role-playing game.
These TV ads were so good.
Do battle. That would be the world of Warcraft.
You're a player in the NFL, but what you're most proud of is that you've rated 3rd nationally in dungeon progression.
I mean, it was perfect. That was fire.
For the Alliance!
Okay, I'm really curious how they do this Classic Plus though.
For Azeroth!
You're missing a 4 in the background, guys. Just put on a 4.
Please welcome the General Manager of Warcraft, John Haidt.
I guess we get 3 exciteds.
And thank you. And we are ready to work. Anybody here for Warcraft today?
Yay, that's us, boys!
Big shout out to the Warcraft teams. They are so happy to be here today. We have so much cool stuff to show you. So give it up for my Warcraft.
Orc and Human, Warcraft 2, Revive, Warcraft 2 Reforged.
Can you believe that almost 30 years ago, a dispute between orcs and humans.
They use the old crests, by the way.
Running fantasy adventures in video game history.
That's the Warcraft 3 crest. They're kind of outdated now, huh?
Generations of players have called Azeroth home. Teenagers that first played Warcraft when it was released, I know you're out there, are now parents, right? Raising new heroes to take on the raids and battlegrounds of this timeless adventure.
They gotta bring up
It's
Metzen,
those
right?
shared stories of Azeroth, both in-game and out.
That will be the
that
biggest
make up
pop
this
they get.
universe. Today is a great day for Warcraft.
Why?
This is the beginning of a bold new chapter that will take us through the next 3 decades and beyond.
WoW 2?
Oh yeah.
Warcraft 4? What's it gonna
With
be?
a variety of games to entertain you, we welcome everyone to find your community.
That's big words. That's big words.
Okay, Alliance. Just practice. We're going to give you a chance to do it a little louder later. Throughout the taverns of Azeroth, tall tales of adventure are retold through the whimsical and clever card play of Hearthstone. Yeah. I like to imagine humans and orcs getting together, showing off their collections, and boasting of their deeds.
F me.
But in the basements of those same taverns, they're playing a new game. Warcraft Rumble. Yeah.
Gotta say, Rumble, not too bad. I had
Me
some
too.
fun.
Which
And then
puts
it got
the
grindy.
battlefields and dungeons of Azeroth in the palm of your hand. And finally, World of Warcraft.
Finally? What do you mean, finally? We're forgotten about again, aren't we?
WoW immerses us into Azeroth, where we are the champions, fighting alongside each other in shared adventure.
These noobs with their one hero.
20 years ago,
WoW revolutionized online communities.
I guess we're not gonna get mentioned again.
Entertainment of massively multiplayer gaming.
I guess it's one of those years again.
The very first BlizzCon was introduced our first expansion. So it's only fitting that we're here today to lay the foundation for WoW's future.
Another expansion.
Yeah. Azeroth is a home we can always escape to. A home that is always waiting for us. Together, we build this universe. Our teams craft the worlds and the adventures, but it is all of you who bring it to life. You are the heartbeat of the brand new adventures that are about to unfold.
Dude, these crowd shots do nothing.
From all of us on the Warcraft teams here at Blizzard Entertainment, thank you.
Please welcome from Hearthstone, lead designer Cora Georgiou.
Big words and then nothing? Like, nothing? What the hell?
Hello, BlizzCon. Well, I have a pretty good view from up here. It's really nice to see you all.
I doubt that.
We are thrilled to soon be celebrating Hearthstone's 10th anniversary.
She replaced excited with thrilled. I appreciate that.
I know. I'm getting old. It's a decade of telling tales around Azeroth with all of you. Whether you aspire to climb the ladder to legend, enjoy brawling with friends in the battlegrounds, or maybe you've just listened to the 10-hour version of the Saviors of Uldum theme song.
I guess we did not get three excited. I know, man. I know it's
our bustling tavern. We invite players both old
It's
and
rough.
new to join us for our 10th anniversary next March. But
okay. This is
we have so much to enjoy before that.
kind of boring. Did you guys remember when we introduced the excited counter? Because I don't know what we used it for. Was it PC Gaming Show?
In Hearthstone's upcoming expansion, Showdown in the Badlands.
The record
which
was
takes place
15.
in Azeroth's Wild West. Two strangers will cross paths, an outlaw and a lone ranger. Though they may not know it now, together they are destined for a grand adventure.
Cinematic for Hearthstone, always
I
cool.
was all alone, trying my best to do some good out there. But it didn't take long to realize that, with the right friends, everything would change.
Step aside.
Unless it's a song. Oh my god, don't remind me.
Ha! You don't know who you're messing with.
Yo, that was horrible.
They knew the townsfolk were up to something sinister.
Let's move!
Right behind you! And it was like a powder keg, waiting to explode.
We did it! No.
Oh, nuts. As it turned out, I had the right backup waiting for me, just when I needed it.
I like that art style. Looks pretty cool.
You got it, partner.
I didn't intentionally pursue leadership.
I'm gonna punch ya!
I don't know what any of this means, to be honest.
Candle mud slider.
Let's show these fine folks some Badlands hospitality.
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
I mean, There has to be something big this BlizzCon, right? They can't
That's
just
right.
not, like,
Our
they have
beloved
to announce
Reno
something
Jackson
big.
and Elise Starseeker are getting an origin tale. They'll work together to save the Badlands from the Bloodrock Town's nefarious mining operation.
2 people yelling,
Singleton decks
yeah.
are returning. With cards like Reno Lone Ranger, Hearthstone's first ever neutral hero card. We'll talk more about him at the What's Next panel later today, where we'll also be revealing a motherlode of exciting new cards.
Exciting!
You can get your hands on them and more when Showdown in the Badlands releases on November 14th. Now, I know you may be thinking, a new expansion. That's a lot of new cards, on top of 5 sets that are already in the standard rotation. And if you're a new player or you're coming back after a break, that can be a little overwhelming. So we have been hard at work to make it easier than ever to join us. We're excited to announce
Excited!
catch-up packs.
Oh, we're picking up pace, boys.
These are game-changing for getting your collection.
Some money to lighten up the depressing BlizzCon. Thank you, Smeroga.
Instead of the typical 5 cards you'd find in a regular Hearthstone card pack,
You get 6?
you can get up to 50 cards
Oh.
from a single catch-up pack. The cards you receive will all be from within the last 2 years, ready to play and constructed. All of our players are going to get catch-up packs to open once you log in, and for all of you here at BlizzCon in person, or those of you at home who purchased either BlizzCon collection, we're also gifting you a few more packs.
Wow, you paid $400 to sit in a presentation that is completely not
For anyone
exciting,
who's been away
but
for
you
a
get
while,
Hearthstone
all
packs.
of these packs can add up to hundreds of cards. We'll also be adding quite a few of them into pre-purchase bundles for Showdown in the Badlands. We hope to see all of you getting some amazing cards and filling in or beginning your Hearthstone collection on November 14th. All right. I feel like we might have some Battlegrounds fans out here. Yeah. So you might remember then that the last
This is
time we were all
mental.
together at BlizzCon, we unveiled Battlegrounds. What started as an experiment became a huge part of the game.
Am
and
I-
a fun way to play.
Wasn't that just a rip-off
But playing together
of this auto battle
is
thing?
what inspired the new mode we're debuting here.
Am I
today.
right? Is that just an auto battle
Queuing up as a
thingy?
party for a lobby is
Yeah.
great, but ultimately,
That's not an
against each
experiment. That's a copy.
what if you could actually play teamed up alongside each other? Sounds fun, doesn't it? We're pleased to announce a truly cooperative way to play. Battlegrounds Duos. With a shared health pool, team combat, and sending cards back and forth between teammates. Now you can fight with your friends instead of against them. We were inspired by the Battleground community's creativity, finding ways to team up and help each other achieve top 4. So now we're setting an official table for you and your partner to take the crown together.
Is anyone playing
Those
these
of you here
auto
in
battle
person,
thingies?
Grab a friend or make a new one.
Is
because
that
you can
something
try
that exists
Battlegrounds
already?
Duos here at BlizzCon right now at the Hearthstone demo area.
That's what people wanted from the beginning. Okay.
We're planning to launch this new way to play for everyone early next year, and you can learn more later today and see the new heroes and minions that make teamwork so fun in Battlegrounds. It makes the dream work. We love teamwork. If you're tuning in at home, please make sure to join us at the What's Next panel. And if you're here with us at BlizzCon, you can also join me and other members of the Hearthstone team in the tavern.
Kind of looking for a stool to put my legs
out
up.
there, come duel a dev and challenge the Hearthstone team. Or, if you want to catch up after 4 years away, pull up a chair by the hearth. We'll see you in the tavern.
All right. She did well. She did well. She just had not much to present. This looks cool. Rumble, eh? These were quite OP, these little dragons, when I played. Okay, I know a bit about that. Are the eagles coming? Oh no, heroes, okay. Alright, I'm curious what they present here. It was really fun for a couple of weeks.
Please welcome, from
In
Warcraft
beta.
Rumble, executive producer Vic Sarath.
Hey, Vic! They just released though, right? Like, what do they...
She didn't even use a deep breath there. Hello, BlizzCon! Last year, the team and I announced we were working on a brand new Warcraft game. A way to bring Warcraft with you wherever you are and wherever you go. And as you just saw, we've had a ton of fun and poured a lot of love into making this game. Warcraft Rumble is an action strategy game with a deep PvE campaign, a dynamic PvP mode, and so much more. It's a game filled with familiar faces. You'll mix and match miniature versions of characters from the Warcraft universe to make your very own army as you take on opponents all over Azeroth.
Yeah, that does it well. It does well what it
Ever wanted to
does.
see Jaina command an army of Murlocs? Or Grom lead a horde of angry chickens, apparently? This is your opportunity. By combining leaders, troops, and spells from 5 families, Alliance, Horde, Beasts, Undead.
Yo, some Undead fans
and my
representing.
personal favorite, Blackrock.
Trying to influence the Balance Council live at
You'll battle your
BlizzCon.
way
We
through
sent them.
maps inspired by some very familiar locations. You'll fight to control resources, capture towers, and eventually defeat the boss or player at the other end. Speaking of bosses, each one has their own unique mechanics, so you'll have to adapt your strategies to the threats you'll face as you battle through the campaign.
Do you though?
Our goal was to give you everything you love about Warcraft, reimagined.
Oh, macro leveling heroes?
of what our
Creep
team
camps?
calls
Item
joyful
drops?
chaos.
No? Army
When we set out
control?
to make this
The
game,
Great
we
Koinova
wanted to
combo?
offer
No?
a variety of
Hmm.
challenges,
Oh.
no matter how you choose to play it, whether it's for 5 minutes at a time or hours on end. And that was something we especially focused on during the beta, to make sure you have something fun to do every time you open up the game.
Holy damn,
And for
that
those
was
of you
not
that
true.
played the beta and gave us your feedback, thank you so much. It's because of your support and the hard work of our team that we feel we got something really, really special on our hands. Now, let's take a look at the result.
It's getting so old, man. Your feedback, your feedback. There's some fun mechanics in, but it was very, very, very grindy and frustrating at times. That level is cool. I think the graphics work really well for what it is. Also for merchandise and stuff. Perfect. Yeah, can't hate too much on that.
You know, I gotta admit, it's pretty cool watching that video and just thinking about how far we've come since last year. At this point, we just can't wait for all of you to hop in and play. And I mean, we literally can't wait. That's why we've made Warcraft Rumble available to download and play right now.
That would have been kind of cool if the release wasn't yesterday. Oh, he's clapping for himself.
For us, and we're so all excited to have you join us.
Excited!
And for those of you in the audience with me today,
double
let's
digits,
bring down
baby! That's the
Wi-Fi
big
together.
one.
You know I'm kidding, right? Please don't bring down the Wi-Fi. I'm in a lot of trouble once I get off of here. Whether you're a veteran of Azeroth or just have a deep love for strategy games, there's a lot to enjoy here. We've got a huge campaign with over 70 bosses. And for those of you looking for an especially unique challenge, we even have a heroic campaign with an extra layer of difficulty that we cooked up ourselves.
Holy moly. These mobile gamers, they still got excitement in their bodies.
Points, resources, traps, and all kinds of other contraptions. Each map was lovingly handcrafted by our team and is its own unique puzzle. But how you choose to solve that puzzle is completely up to you.
That's kind of true.
And when you're in the mood for a solo dungeon, we've got you covered there as well. Dungeons in Warcraft Rumble are intense, 3-mission gauntlets through places like Normagon and the Dead Mines, where you equip your armies with game-changing relics until your run is over. Or jump into PvP and duke it out with other players on maps inspired by some of the most legendary maps and battlegrounds found in World of Warcraft. You can even join a guild and work together with your friends towards some super special shared rewards. I can only say... Nice. But that's just what we have in the game right now. We have so much more coming. For starters, we're going to be releasing a new mini with each season. And that also starts right now.
I'm kind of tired of we got so much more and then they don't show anything more.
Warcraft Rumble is live. And the latest
like this is the 4th presentation now. God damn it. This is your big stage. Show it.
Herself, Sylvanas.
Next year we do a so much more counter.
We're also working on even more ways for you to play with or against your friends. And that includes the biggest challenge in all of Rumble, raids. Make sure to join our Warcraft Rumblings panel later today to hear all about raids and what else we have in store for the future of this game. Now, BlizzCon, before I go, I just wanted to let you know, the team and I, many of whom are here in Anaheim with us right now,
work hard.
We love playing strategy games.
Oh.
And we set out to make a game that harkens back to our RTS roots, where Warcraft began almost 30 years ago.
We were mentioned.
Really made out of a genuine love for Warcraft.
Kinda.
By people with deep roots in the universe. No matter how you like to play, there's something for everyone to love in Warcraft Rumble.
We kinda got mentioned.
Thank
Can't
you so
believe
much,
it.
BlizzCon. Enjoy the chaos, and we'll see you in game.
So, someone said in chat, and that is super accurate.
Executive producer, World of Warcraft, Holly Longdale.
Oh, where is it? I tried Rumble, very easy in the beginning and fun, then becomes super difficult and requires you to play or have to... What the hell? Or have to grind 30 hours. Yeah, that's very true. Oh my god, she actually comes up in like this.
Well, can you believe we've been playing World of Warcraft for almost 20 years?
What the hell, dude? That's,
You know, 2004 was a while ago, right?
That's a statement.
Some of us, we waited in those lines for those midnight releases.
She's Miss Marvel.
Yeah! And we raced home to install those WoW discs one by one.
Holly never answered my tweets.
Across nearly 2 decades, players all over the world have taken part in the stories of Jaina, Sylvanas, Arthas, and Thrall.
Yes, bring the Mets!
And of course, so many others. And together, we've jumped through the portal into Outland. We sailed off into Northrend, and we watched Sargeras stab the world with that sword.
Didn't she say excited? Did I miss
During
excited?
that time, gaming has changed, and you have changed, and so have we, particularly in the past year. The entire team across both modern and classic have embraced their communities. We are truly listening to your voices and taking action.
Nope.
My friends at BlizzCon, now is the perfect time to prepare to close chapters, open new ones, and double down on why we all fell in love with World of Warcraft in the first place. With that in mind, let's get to it. As many of you know, WoW Classic was born out of the community's passion.
True? Isn't everything in WoW now?
That still drives us today. Like just in August, inspired by our community, we released Classic Hardcore.
Yeah, that's like WoW now, right? Someone does something illegal and Blizzard steals it.
So, in Hardcore, you only get one life. And if you die, you may laugh, you may cry, you may have to replace a keyboard.
Novel concept, but works. That really worked.
We've loved watching you take on the challenge or die trying. And because the hardcore community has asked, the team is planning to add a new way to play hardcore early next year. And last month in Wrath Classic, we released the Fall of the Lich King patch.
Wait, what is the new way? Did I miss
and
that?
While there's still more to come in Wrath, earlier this year, we looked at your feedback to think about where are we gonna go next. We read through a lot, and I mean a lot of your feedback on social media forums, and we sent out surveys to our players. And here at BlizzCon, we're happy to announce Cataclysm is coming. And it's coming with hashtag changes based on your feedback, just like you'd expect from Classic.
With
so now,
WoW tokens, so we can get more money and ruin another classic.
Cataclysm.
Like, when will that stop? That it's kind of genius from a business perspective, right? Just re-release and re-release and re-release and never come up with something new and still get new money for it.
There is no hope, no future. All life is doomed.
Why does everything look so cartoony? Remember when Warcraft was gritty? Warcraft was always cartoony. I mean, look at Warcraft 3, it's cartoony.
Neltharion, it is time to end this.
All Azeroth shall burn. Everyone succumbs in the end. Deathwing has sundered this world.
This looks gritty.
So that its true lords may return.
Warcraft 3 ain't cartoony. Can you look at a peon and a peasant and tell me Warcraft 3 is not cartoony? Are you guys kidding me right now?
This is mine.
Except then we had an add-on and not an add-on and more add-ons. So, remember when that Warcraft guy came first on stage and said, we want to show you how we make sure that we play this in 30 years? That's what it is. They will come up with Warcraft Classic at some point.
Friends, because I love the passion, by the way. Get ready, my friends, because the road to Deathwing's destruction is coming in the first half of next year. All right. Now, over the past 4 years,
Why is this so hard?
We've watched you master the vanilla experience, and we've loved it. So much, in fact, that we thought we'd add some unique flavor with a seasonal note and a dash of discovery. Season of Discovery is vanilla WoW with a spicy twist. You're going to discover new secrets as you scour the world and find class-altering abilities. Have you ever wondered what it might be like to be a tanking warlock? Or take on the role of a mage healer? In Season of Discovery, you can.
So, let me get this straight. People want to play Classic to play the way it was, and then they change it so you can't play the way it always was, but to play the way it never was?
With new and reimagined bosses, mechanics, and of course, rewards. Then, after a couple of months, we'll raise the level cap a bit. You'll find even more endgame content, and so it will go. If you're here at BlizzCon, you can play the Black Fathom Deeps raid in the Warcraft Hall.
I don't understand.
So, if you love Classic or just a little intrigued about what exactly a Warlock tank can do, go check it out.
I wonder who these
For all of
people
you
are.
watching online, don't worry. You won't have to wait long to play. Because we want you to discover all of the secrets together, there will be no public testing. WoW Classic Season of Discovery launches in a few short
That can only go right.
on November 30th.
See, that's cool. Okay, whatever. I don't really care if the content is good, but nobody knew about it. It's a surprise for all. It drops in very short time. Boom, you get a pop.
Cataclysm. Don't miss the Classic panel this afternoon. All right, now it's time to talk to my dragon riders in Modern WoW.
It's so cringe when people clap for themselves. Oh my god!
Meaningful game updates about every 8 weeks with more content sprinkled in between. We really want Azeroth to feel alive and the home you want to come back to no matter how you play. Our next major update, Guardians of the Dream, is going live in just 5
Yeah,
days.
you're also guarding my dream of Warcraft 4 or a working Warcraft 3.
I want to give a shout out to my elves. It is finally our time. 1 week later, Season 3 will start with the last raid of the expansion, Amirdrasil, the Dream's Hope. There we will have our final showdown with Farak and defend our new world tree. But fear not, that's not the end of our time in the Dragon Isles. There's a lot more to come in Dragonflight that will serve as both the epilogue of this story and the bridge to our next one. Like I said earlier, we are evolving. We are changing our approach to this big, beautiful game and how we look ahead to new chapters. BlizzCon, it's time for a new adventure. One that has grown from the very seeds of what captured our hearts when we first set foot in Azeroth. For veteran players, the last 20 years have led us to this. And for those who have yet to join us, now is the time. And who better to talk about the first step in this journey?
There we go.
Than someone who carved the path in the first place. Everyone, please welcome my friend and the executive creative director of the Warcraft universe, Chris Metzen.
That's the moment on BlizzCon right now. That's the moment. He is allowed to clap for himself. He is allowed to do that. Classic dude, just a shirt. That shirt's probably 35 years old. Standing ovation, there we go.
What up, BlizzCon?
There we freaking go. That's...
Holy smokes! Horde, where you at?
There we go, dudes!
Alliance!
Dude, the energy he brings.
One.
Different era, different guy.
Holy smokes, thank you.
First time excited.
It is, thank you guys. It has been a long, strange trip to get back to this spot, I tell you that. It has been interesting this past year, being back under the hood of World of Warcraft. It has reminded me of a few things. One, I love Warcraft.
There we go.
Number two, you know what? I really missed this work. And number three, on the real, it feels amazing to be back and part of this Blizzard family again. As Holly said a bit ago, next year is the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft. I can't even believe it. Whatever. How many of y'all have been playing from the beginning? I love you, prison. So given that, what was that? Doesn't matter. We started thinking, so what next, right? What expansion hook, what single storyline could possibly match such a historic occasion? We started thinking about, well, I did, the good old days, right?
Yeah.
And some of those
early mythic ideas that kind of established the background of Warcraft. Started thinking about even some of the newer ideas that have played out more recently, but still in a way feel a little unresolved. And in the mix of all that stuff, in the mix of all those ideas, particular things like, what the hell has Magni actually been babbling about all these years? Was the thing that he came to warn us about in Battle for Azeroth, did it actually play out? Or is there potentially something darker still looming on the horizon? I don't know.
The first guy who gets genuine
Will there
laughs.
eventually be an apocalyptic confrontation between the forces of the light and the void? Talk to me, BlizzCon. I'll tell you what, for nothing, my pally Maine, I'm all in on that kind of thing if it happens. It's gonna happen. And really the big question for all the marbles, what have the Titans actually been doing since the dawn of civilization? What is the real purpose of all of their cute little installations slammed into the side of the planet? Do we know everything we need to know about their real intentions for our world? Just saying.
First guy with charisma too.
BlizzCon. All of these hooks. And 100 more. 68. Carry the 2. A bunch more. All cooking in the pot. Started to reveal a storyline. Something epic. How epic? Real epic. A storyline that in almost every way feels like the culmination of the first 20 years of our storytelling. A storyline provided we do our jobs, we do the thing that will vector us into the next 20 years of adventure.
Big words, dude.
BlizzCon. Are you with me, BlizzCon? We call this storyline the World Soul Saga.
All right.
The World Soul Saga is so epic, as we covered. It cannot be contained within any single expansion. It is built to play out over multiple expansions over the next few years. Come on now. Having said that, we are working on multiple ways to deliver this adventure to you a little faster than you're used to.
So
we're not going to get into it at this BlizzCon. Forgive me. But keep your ears peeled. I assure you, we are moving with purpose. And the last thing we really want is for y'all to have your grandkids controlling your mouse and your keyboard trying to wrap this thing up. So it's coming. Also, given the scale of this monster, we have decided to change it up today. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Instead of just debuting your next expansion all on its lonesome, we have decided to give you a glimpse at your next 3 expansion sets.
Brave.
Does this meet with your approval, BlizzCon? My friends, I'm gonna warn you, there may be mild spoilers ahead. Actually, I'm just kidding. They ain't mild. Buckle up. Are you ready, BlizzCon? The first part of the World Soul Saga
is an RTS.
And your 10th expansion is called World of Warcraft, The War Within. In this chapter, you will be descending into the heart of Azeroth itself, exploring new subterranean kingdoms and engaging with ancient cultures like the Earthen and the terrifying Nerubians of Azj-Kahet.
Cool.
But as the forces of darkness close in around our precious world soul, you, yeah, that's you, will be called to do what you always do, which is
pay.
Dispense indiscriminate justice upon all those who got it coming. Talk to me, BlizzCon!
Kind of weird that he does his blowjob hand all the time, no? Is it just me?
The second part of the World Soul Saga is called World of Warcraft Midnight. In this chapter, you will be returning, ready, to the old world, to the fabled lands of Quel'Thalas. There, the forces of the Void have invaded Azeroth, intent on snuffing out the light of the Sunwell and plunging the world into darkness and fear. You will not only help reunify the scattered elven tribes of Azeroth, but you will make your stand with the forces of the light and banish the shadow forever.
This sounds like they're wrapping up WoW.
Of course, BlizzCon, it is Azeroth. Things may not go to plan. Things may just spiral wildly out of control, leading us to the third part of the World Soul Saga. World of Warcraft, The Last Titan.
That sounds finite.
In this chapter, you will again be returning to the old world, this time to the wintry lands of Northrend.
Cool.
And there, at Ulduar, you will bear witness to the return of the Titans to Azeroth. And there, you will uncover a vast conspiracy, one that stretches throughout the history of the world, one that will challenge everything you think you know about the Titans, their intentions, and the true nature of Azeroth itself. In time, my friend, in time. And it's called Silithus. There you go.
I think there's an item in Warcraft 3 that has this name.
Hope, our dear hope, is that you can see when it comes to WoW storytelling, we ain't screwing around.
Yeah, it feels like the Mets is back to where he belongs,
We
to
are
be
playing
honest.
for all the marbles. We are working to establish a thundering heartbeat for this franchise. Now.
The hecklers, eh? It's like a reaction stream IRL.
Hearken to me. Always wanted to say that. Thank you. Whether you are a current player, and I'm going to bet that most of you are, or maybe you jumped off the WoW train a few expansions ago, now is the time to come home. Now is the time to pull on your boots, pick up your broadsword or your favorite glowy staff, and get in this fight. Friends, Azeroth needs her defenders now more than ever. Now, in a few moments, we are going to give you a deeper look at the war within. But before we do that, I want to leave you with a little something to chew on. I want to remind you all that sometimes very epic things can begin with small, heartfelt moments. What you're about to see is one of those moments. And with that, BlizzCon, proud defenders of Azeroth, let the World Soul Saga begin.
God, it's good. He's back, dude. It's so good that he's back. He's back where he belongs, man. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. Who is he? He's Thrall. Anduin is the loser king, right? That's some next level cinematics in comparison.
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide. Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately. Something, someone, is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again. My son.
I am not that person anymore. I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
they're getting worse. Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet. But that sword was aimed at someone.
Okay, I don't know too much about WoW lore, but what the hell? Cool cinematic. This is probably gonna be something like Endgame, right?
I guess we're not ignoring that sword anymore. I do have to say, though, every time I see that cinematic, and I've seen it many times, it gets me right in my heart. It feels like a new beginning, and it feels like coming home. And we are so excited about where we are going.
Excited!
And
It's
now
been
that
some
you've
time,
seen
man.
or heard the overview for the World So Saga, let's talk about the war within. As we all gather and explore beneath the surface, we'll find an ancient Nerubian civilization. They will be led by someone we were first introduced to in Legion.
No
Zalatas.
disrespect to Holly, she probably does a solid job, but I'm instantly bored again.
Destruction and darkness that threatens all light in our world. The last time we saw Zalatas, she promised we would meet again. And it turns out she was right. And while Anduin, Thrall, and others share the same visions emanating from the heart of the world, some are seeing something quite different.
Oh, okay. Just goes on. Nice. Like watching a movie.
My visions are not the same as the others. No radiance. No song.
Looks familiar.
Just the shadow taunting me from below.
The Nerubs look so much better than the reforged Nerubs.
The fate of our world rests upon the edge of a knife. And our battle lies deep within.
I'm kinda confused because they talked about the next 30 years or whatever. They still want to use these graphics and keep it bloated?
Unique underground zones. We will have challenging dungeons and raids and some new features too that are built to last.
She said the thing?
If you like exploring on your own with a couple of friends or family, we
Again?
have delves. These are a variety of bite-sized experiences for 1 to 5 players that will offer endgame rewards. You may also find in your delve a familiar character who'd be willing to fight alongside you. And if you're like me and you have an obsession with alts, We have warbands. With this feature, you could treat all of your characters like family and share banks, reputations.
Yeah, I know the graphic isn't the issue. Damn, I kind of missed something cool, apparently. Like, it's also bloated, right?
We're also introducing a new layer of customization for your class specs with hero talents. You might want to take your character down the path of a Dark Ranger, let's say, or a Farseer, and more. Also, during your travels underground, you will meet the Earthen Dwarves, and you'll be able to unlock them as our new allied race. I mean, who doesn't love a dwarf? The facial hair options are spectacular. There's so much more to talk about, so please join the What Next panel that's coming up right after the opening ceremony right here. What I can tell you, though, is that the call to get into the fight to save our world will ring out when The War Within releases next year.
That's normal progress, right?
And lastly, I sincerely want to say, we are so excited to begin this new journey with you.
Excited!
And from our hearts to yours, thank you for bringing our world to life. And now, with his own note of thanks, Mike Ibarra.
All right, that's it then,
Thank
huh?
you to all the teams who presented today. There really is so much to look forward over the next 2 days.
Usually there's like, oh, we got one more.
This is only the beginning. I can't wait to walk the halls of all of Anaheim with all of you. It is truly a joy to be here with the Blizzard team and our players. BlizzCon, be great to each other and enjoy the show.
That's where they announced Warcraft 4, I'm so sure. This is the moment. Or it's just a closing video. That's it, huh? Whoa, that seriously is it.
Would like to thank our partners.
Is it just me, or was there really nothing big? Like, not only, like, of course, we went into this with little expectations, right? For Warcraft 3, like, if we would have been happy if we were mentioned, okay? So I'm not disappointed in that at all. But I mean, they kind of announced expansions.
Intel, push your gameplay beyond performance with 13th gen Intel.
We had an absurd low number of excited, and that is pretty reflective of what we just saw, I think. Nothing about that survival game that they announced a couple of years ago, where we've never seen anything from. One new hero for Overwatch. Diablo expansion. Okay, that could be kind of cool. That got me hyped. Mats is back, but his presentation was probably better than the product he presented. Huh. Gotta say, Mike Ibarra's speech a lot better, the opening, than the last one 3 years ago. But for a comeback 3 years ago, after 3 years, there was a little. I also expected something like, our stuff is coming to Game Pass then. Or, yeah, something Microsoft-y.
Whatever you can do. We thank you.
There's something going on here. I don't know what that is. Is that... what is that? I have no idea what that is.
Can your shadow be our light?
PhD4 on Xbox? Ah, okay. Ah, yeah, that's D4. Okay. Yeah, I guess. They already disabled comments on YouTube and the dislikes are crazy. Yeah, Mets was hype. I don't hate the idea of these 3 add-ons, but that doesn't fix anything for WoW, I think. So it will still get bigger and bigger. And there's so much unnecessary stuff that doesn't really matter. Overwatch felt completely redundant. Holy moly. Like, nothing about the single player that got everyone mad. The presentation was freaking boring. Like, where's the Blizzard oomph? It was all... It dragged so long. They were just talking. But very little showing. Right? The D4 expansion trailer was cool if you're a D2 nostalgic. But if not, that didn't show you anything. And how many of the D4 players played D2? I don't know. They didn't tell anything about it. So, StarCraft, nothing. HOTS, nothing. Warcraft 3, of course, nothing. Yo. By the way, we have a weekly cup coming up in 20 minutes. You guys want to watch some Warcraft 3? Hey, BlizzCon! Are you excited for some Warcraft 3? Yeah, sign up, everybody. We're playing on PTR. We're playing on PTR balance, so let's sign up, guys. $75 on the line. Want to? Are you around to admin this? Otherwise, I'm gonna do it. But yeah. No Classic Plus. I don't know. It's kind of like, it's one thing. Like obviously these games they showed don't excite me. But at least the presentation should excite me. And that was absolutely not the case. We also got the NA LoL finals afterwards, by the way, so I thought I'm gonna cast it, but apparently Carson is here. Carson is here, everybody! Full BlizzCon mode. I'm clapping on behalf of Carson. To cast Back to Warcraft Weekly and the NA LoL Group A for you. You know it's on PTR, and what balance they changed and changes they did. Teasing Carson a bit. We got a lot of subs here. I have the notes open, gonna read them. You better! You better. Thank you Pistons for the sub. Kinda sad, not even WoW Classic Plus. Thank you Day3, thank you Hudomic, can't wait to see you at Rara. You too, mate. Chilla, Rogan Hulk Hogan, Asterix, Knuti, Knutki. Love you, Neil. Thank you. Xin, Ködelbaum, Art Vandelay, and Sparta. 50 months for Sparta. Much love, man. And of course, Smoke as well. Your voice is ambrosia. Thank you for the 47 months. Thank you, Copilot, for the 12 euros. What the hell? For all the excited, which was not exciting, keep Warcraft alive. God damn, they should have done 100 excited. I seriously thought going into this tonight, we're gonna have this excited counter at 100 plus. I was so sure we're gonna have it at 100 plus, but they definitely learned to not say exciting so much. And that's my biggest takeaway from this BlizzCon. Yeah. Unbelievable. All right. You ready to go online? Can do. Sweet. Nice. All right, so I guess since nothing is coming up from Blizzard's side, we gotta continue working on Warcraft 3. The War 3 champions people, us as tournament organizers, and all of you guys. Once again, it's down to the community to make Warcraft awesome or to keep Warcraft awesome. So, continue to support, continue to participate, and support not only financially, but also verbally in a motivating way, you know. Some kind words go a long way for some people. Recently, due to the patches and all the balance wine, a little bit of negativity and toxicity. Dial it back if you can. And yeah. Fight the bad apples. If you see them. So, Carson's gonna take over. Lovely. Yeah, that was my BlizzCon coverage, everybody. I'm not sure if something's up tomorrow. Maybe I'm taking a day off or something. Anyway, take care. Love you all. Have fun with Carson.